Hi, everybody. How you doing? Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my show today. Welcome to 5 o'clock Eastern Time. It is May the 11th. No, May the 15th. Pardon me. 2019, May the 11th. Yeah, right. Welcome to welcome to May the 15th. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope you're having a good day today. I've been a little busy today with a few things, but that's typical because I'm always a busy guy. I got lots going on here, lots happening. I'm scheming all kinds of stuff and trying to stay on top of what's happening out there and watching battles between YouTubers that have 10 million subscribers and more. It just blows my mind, blows me away. Welcome one and welcome all to the show. Gorgeous day here in Creston, British Columbia. Those of you who kind of know where I hang out, 3 miles north of the Idaho border. What a beautiful day again today. We were supposed to get rain today. It didn't happen. We've got a lot of clouds, but it's mainly sunny out, and it's just fantastic. I think we might have a bit of a delay and or maybe a little bit of a change in forecast. There's going to be some unsettled weather here, but not as bad as feared, or we're not going to be socked in as much as we thought from a rain point of view. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. More sunshine, please, and bring on the warm temperatures. Thank you very much. Love it. Probably around 70 today here in Creston. Can't complain about that weather. And I hope wherever you are out there, folks, I hope your weather is good for you. Hope all is well with you. Let me know, where are you watching me from, people? You regulars, you know what to do. If you're a regular of this show, you know we love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, your last cruise, your next cruise, your dream cruise. We love talking about cruise ships. Let me know out there, when are you guys going on your next cruise, and what's the name of the ship? Even tell me where you're headed. Is it a Caribbean cruise? Are you planning an Alaska cruise? Are you doing a European cruise? You guys out there, tell me. If you're brand new to this channel, I would love it if you said hi to me. Tell me, where are you watching me from? What's your high temperature today? Have you got spring finally showing up? A little bit of summer, or is it still winter-like? Let us know. Some of you share the price of gas in your neighborhood. Love to find out that information all the time. Around here, we're about $3.50 a gallon US. It's ridiculous. And some of you also tell me if you get advertising before you watch my show. I love to find out who's advertising to you. So please do say hi to me. Reach out to me if you can tell me if you're in the mood. If this show in any way inspires you, that you want to throw this show a thumbs up, man, would I love that too. And something else happened today. I got I was setting up my show, and I was just kind of arranging my tabs on my computer here as I point to my computer. But I noticed on my chat box where I read the comments from you guys, where you read your own comments to each other and so on. There's a new feature on there I hadn't seen before. If you look at the bottom of your chat box, you'll see a $sign, which has always been there. That's the super chat button. Some of you have been wonderfully kind to me and sent me super chats once in a while. But beside that is a little emoji thingy. If you click on that, now there are something called super stickers. That's what it is. It's called a super sticker. You can now send me and send everybody a super sticker, and I clicked on it, took a look at it, and there's all kinds of different versions of super stickers, and then there's each one there's a dollar amount attached to it. You have to pay one. You have to pay to send one, but some of them are kind of interesting. Anyway. So for some of you out there who are a little more creative, you've been a whole bunch of you have been so kind to me with super chat donations and regular donations and everything else. But now you can also use super stickers, quote unquote. You can use super stickers to share your love with the creator. and I thank you. Also, I have something else to announce today. I have been working on this now for about a couple of weeks. I've been trying to figure out how to implement something like this, and I've been coming up with all kinds of ideas and strategies. I've been doing a lot of research on the internet, trying to figure out what is the way to do it. And bottom line is this: a lot of creators, larger creators, have got they've got a number of ways that they bring in income, right? In this case, my case, I bring income into my channel, of course, from advertising, where you see the ad on YouTube. I get paid from those of you who are just incredibly generous and go to my Amazon link page, which is down below here, and you'll buy something on Amazon, and I get a royalty or a commission on anything you buy on Amazon if you go through my link. The affiliate link is what it's called. Some of you are buying TWB merchandise, T-shirts, and the coffee mugs. Here's one that matches the shirt, TWB. The clocks and everything else. And we've been doing that for about a year now, and thank you, everybody who's been doing that. But as a matter of fact, I put up a new logo this week, so if you get a chance, check it out. And then there are those of you who go to Patreon and you give me a donation every month through Patreon. And you get nothing for it. It's a Patreon donation that's like $3 a month or more, and it's just a once a month donation to my channel. And I say thank you, and I don't have to do anything special for it because I don't offer anything special for it because I'm not a Patreon heavy duty guy. I'm so busy doing this. Anyway, I was trying to figure out, is there another way for me to enhance revenues, and or how can I thank you personally somehow for these donations? And I've come up with, I think, something. I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know if this is going to be successful. I don't know if this is going to be a complete dud. But I'm going to announce it today, and I'm going to remind you folks that this exists now. And you can let me know what your thoughts are, either today or anytime you want. Okay, so here's the situation. I got a message in my inbox on my email account a couple of weeks ago, and I get all kinds of stuff in my inbox. You folks probably get them too. I get so much junk crap and everything else. Anyway, let me see what we got here. Yeah, Janie, what's the matter with you, Janie? What's wrong? You got problems, so Janie? There we go. In any event, I get emails all the time from people who, you know, I get stuff that really looks fishy, and I worry about, and I wonder what's going on. And then sometimes I get some interesting looking email opportunities and this type of thing, and I have to, you know, as a YouTuber, I have to keep an eye on things. Anyway, I came up with something that came up to me the other day, and it was an opportunity where I could answer the phone. I could answer. Let me say this: I could answer a phone call, and the person on the other end would pay a per minute fee to talk to me. And the pitch was, if you're an expert in something, you can give advice to people, or you can be a counselor or whatever. People can call you and pay you so much. And I'm thinking, well, that sounds like the 1980s and 1970s, where there were some, you know, rather adult entertainment-oriented telephone systems out there. The old 1-900 phone numbers. Us older folks remember those. I don't know if they even exist anymore. In any event, I thought that's not my. I'm not into that. I thought, but I thought, you know, there might be something to this, that somehow I can talk to people on a one-on-one basis, some kind of a backstage hangout. I was trying to figure out a way to be sort of you know, the YouTube creator offering some kind of a one-on-one backstage hangout, some kind of a way for you to connect to me on a private level, but through like this, like where I literally talk to you live. And then I came up with an idea this morning just on my own. I was sitting here and I'm going, well, you know, I have all the tools I think I need to do this on my own. I don't need to go through a third party. I don't need an 800 number somewhere. I'm in Canada. I have people around the world who watch me. If someone in Canada wants to contact me, or someone from the United States, or someone from the United Kingdom, or someone from Australia, I have a way that I can talk to people on a one-on-one basis. And I don't have to set up any outside third party anything, because I value my privacy as much as I can. Those of you who were here during the the swatting episode, you kind of know I gotta kind of watch my privacy there. And so I've come up with an idea, and here's the pitch. What I want to get your reaction to this idea. What do you think about this? I am thinking about offering offering 2 ways for any of you to contact me about anything you want to talk to me about. You just want to talk to me about my channel. You want to talk to me about me and Jen, or what I'm doing, or what's coming up in the future. Or you just want to hang out a little bit. Here you go. I'm going to offer individuals out there. You can talk to me 15 minutes, one-on-one if you want, or a group of you if you want to me. 15 minutes will run you $20 US dollars. And all you got to do is make a donation to my PayPal account. And when you send that donation, you put in there your, want to get together, or one-on-one meetup, and you got to give me your email. You got to give me your email. So that way I can then set up an appointment with you to do a one-on-one live video chat at your convenience, my convenience. Obviously, you can't be during the show when I'm doing that. For 30 minutes, it's $30. So for 15 minutes, it's $20. For 30 minutes, it's $30. The best deal, 30 minutes. You donate through my PayPal button. You give me your email address. If you want, you can give me an idea when's the best day of the week or time of day to do this. And I then will contact you through the email, and then I will establish with you a direct link through this camera right here. Me, we will be able to video conference to each other personally as a backstage kind of thing, one-on-one. And those of you out there, there are people out there who are watching this live and on rerun. If you're a YouTube creator, you're new, and you want to build your YouTube channel, and you want to find out the trials and tribulations that one has to go through, like I did, to build your YouTube channel up and get it going, I'm more than happy to do that kind of consulting. I'm more than happy to talk to people about the stock market. If you want to talk about today's stock market, I follow it relatively closely. Be more than happy to talk about that. But I'm quite happy just to hang out and talk to people on a one-on-one basis. Now, I thought about this. I thought, well, gee, if no one contacts me, it's okay, because nothing ventured, nothing gained. But what happens if in the next week 20 people contact me? I've got a half an hour with each of them. Oh my God, I got 10 hours. This is going to have to get, there'll be a queue. There will be a lineup, and I will arrange so many a day, but only so many a day, because obviously I'm doing this as a full-time job, and I only have so many hours to spare. But it would be a way for me to communicate with my viewers on a one-on-one basis, and it's a way for some of my viewers to make a donation to my channel, but get something in return for it, rather than just sending me a donation, which I'm happy to do. And well, it could be a lot of fun. So anyway, there you have it. I'm not sure what to call it. I've been trying to figure it out. It's like a private one-on-one consultation with TWB and his fans. I don't know what to make it. I'm thinking of calling it the one-on-one program or the Backstage Pass program. I have no idea. I'm only just now putting it together. I'm only just trying to figure it out. And like I say, I love hanging out with you guys as a gang here live on the show. But there are a number of you out there I know who can only watch me on reruns because you're busy during the day from, when I'm on the air. I get that, because I'm on at 5 o'clock Eastern, but I'm on at 2 o'clock Western time. And in Europe, I'm on at an ungodly hour. And there may be some of you out there who would love to hang out on a live session. I'd love to put one together for you. So there you have it. That's really basically it. And we'll just kind of see what happens. Anyway, there you go. Any of you have any questions about it, you can always send me an email about it. My email address, of course, is down below. Or you can always direct message me through Facebook and talk to me that way too, and kind of go from there. If there's 4 or 5 of you that family members that are going to get together, and there's like 3, 4, 5 of you want to talk to me as a family gathering, that I would love that. That would be just fantastic. I can see a lot of possibilities with something like that, and I'll let you know how it works out if anyone responds to it. But there you go. I thought I'd throw it out to you today and just see what your thoughts were on that. It's not a big deal type of a program here. I'm figuring if I'm using an hour and a half a day to do this, to talk to my fans directly, great. It's a way for me to bring in a few dollars on the side. Great. I'll call that cruise money. And Jen, I can say to Jen, we got some more cruise money coming in. People are hanging out with me. Fantastic. All right, there you go. That was that little spiel there. And if you have any questions, let me know. What I wanted to talk about today, as far as cruise news goes, and it's tragic, you know, it's this plane crash thing in Alaska that happened a couple days ago in Ketchikan. The Royal Princess cruise ship, of course, was in Ketchikan with a number of other ships a couple of days ago, and 14 passengers from the Royal Princess were on 2 different float planes. Sightseeing in the Ketchikan area, not uncommon, happens all the time. And the story goes, as the day went on, we heard that there had been an accident, and we found out later it was 2 planes that had collided in midair. And the news just came back just awful. Of the 16 people involved, there were 2 pilots, obviously, and 14 passengers. We now know that it's been confirmed that 6 passengers, or 6 people, have passed away. All missing people have now been found and have been pronounced deceased. 10 were injured to varying degrees, and it's just tragic. I have heard and have read news reports about the atmosphere on board the ship. The Royal Princess ship is just is so sad. The entire cruise is continuing, of course, but people are so down and out about it. The crew they're just devastated. You can imagine that certain members of the crew have become grief counselors, obviously, on board. I don't know of the logistics of how many people disembarked the ship that day that might have been friends or co-travelers or relatives of some of the injured or deceased. I mean, 14 people on the cruise ship were involved. How many on board the ship knew them or were traveling with them? I don't know. So, you know, there were probably a lot of tears shed, and since have been shed by people on board the ship and the crew. It's a tragic story, and it's really sad. And you just don't wish that on anyone, obviously. But what can we do? Accidents happen. We do have to remind ourselves. I try to remind myself that this year, 30 million people will take a cruise this year, which is 2.5 million a month on an average month. And you think about the fact that at any one time, you know, during the day, there are hundreds of thousands of people on cruise ships all the time. And you take a city in the United States or in Canada or in Europe of 200,000 people or whatever that daily number is. You figure out, do people die in cities of 200,000 people every day? Yeah, they die of old age. They die from accidents. They die from you know, untoward circumstances. There are people born. There are people who get married. There are people who graduate. There are people who get jobs, people who lose jobs. I mean, it's life. Life goes on. And in a city of 200,000+ people, a lot happens all the time. The police department, the fire department, the ambulance, the hospitals, they have issues in the city of 200,000 people on a regular, ongoing basis, and we accept it as life. Well, cruise ships are like floating cities. One ship might have 3,000 passengers, but 380 cruise ships, we're talking thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of passengers, and things happen that sometimes are tragic. And, you know, 50 years ago, it would have been almost unthinkable to take a cruise to a port of call, get on a float plane and sightsee glaciers and come back and get on the ship and move on. That would have been for the ultra rich. We would have never heard of that in the normal life, in the middle class lifestyle that most of us know of. Whereas today, it's not uncommon for cruise ships to come into ports of call in Alaska and go up in a helicopter ride or a seaplane ride. To go ziplining now is like, yeah, it's like not exotic anymore. It's exotic for the person who's doing it, but to hear about it is no longer news to the world. Water slides at private islands in the Caribbean, wave pools, just all kinds of events, and even to this day, family theme parks across the United States today versus 40 years ago are day and night. There's no comparison, and yet every year there are tragedies from time to time at on roller coasters or other rides. They're mechanical structures. You just don't know. And it's a sad story when it happens, when tragedy happens, but we do hear about it. We hear people dying on zip lines. We hear people drowning in lakes. People have drowned in people's own backyards and swimming pools. I mean, accidents happen. And when you have this many people, 30 million people a year involved in the cruise business, it would be 80,000 people a day are on a cruise ship, at least, if you're going to have 2.5 million a month on a cruise ship. You think about a 1 week cruise on an average, you're talking 500,000 people a week on cruises, maybe 600,000. Things happen, and boy, it's devastating when it's tragic. But I report it because I know you want to know, and I think you deserve to know. I think it's fair that we know. We have to know what goes on in an area of travel that we love. We all love to go cruising. We all want to be on a cruise ship, and we're all prepared to take the risks to take a cruise. There are people who are prepared to take the risk to get on a jet plane, fly to a resort in the Caribbean, land safely, and get to the resort that they're going to, and they're prepared to take the risk, say in Jamaica, that in the resort that they're staying in, there will not be a robbery or an assault because of the security of the resort, and then they're prepared to take the risk to come home. Others are prepared to take other risks around the world, whether they're hiking or whether they're camping in the wild or RVing out there on the highways. Life is just full of risks, and we all have to accept how much we're prepared to take. But once in a while, we hear bad news, and well, what can I say? We'll talk about it. We'll report it. Will it stop us? Probably not. We'll just keep right on going. We're a hardy bunch, but we know that nothing is guaranteed to the nth degree. There's always a risk in something out there. Anyway, there you have it. That's really all I really had today to really talk to you about. There wasn't really all that much going on. I believe I saw something. And maybe one of you might correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think I saw something about the Scientology ship that had the measles in St. Lucia, and then the ship went to Aruba, and everyone got tested, and 91% of the crew and passengers were cleared. Apparently, the ship now has been given the all clear, and the quarantine has been lifted from the ship. No new cases have come in. But speaking of measles, and I just remembered this, I did want to mention this one to you. I did read a story about an hour and a half ago, coming out of Vancouver in Canada. One of the airports, I believe it's a Sheraton airport, but don't quote me on that for certain, but it is a brand name hotel. They had an outbreak of norovirus in a hotel, and there was a convention held there, and there were a number of people who came down with the virus, and the hotel has been shut down by the local health authorities. This is serious. This isn't like, some people got sick and we're cleaning the place up with more disinfectant. The health authorities in Vancouver have shut the hotel down. All reservations canceled, all restaurants closed, even a Starbucks in there, shut it down, and they are doing a top-to-bottom, full-blown disinfection program, and it's being monitored by health authorities for the province of British Columbia and the city of Vancouver before the hotel gets reopened. Which leads me to ask and speculate, hey, I don't know how many people are in this hotel, but do you think it's possible, maybe, that there were some folks in that hotel who were exposed to the virus a few days ago, don't feel sick yet because it takes a few days to incubate in your system, and they're on a cruise ship in Alaska right now, departing from Vancouver? Could that have happened? I'm thinking it could have. It certainly could have. It certainly could have happened that a bunch of these folks got on airplanes to fly to wherever they came from, because the conference is over. They were on an aircraft with 120 people to 250 people. How many, how big are these planes? How far were they going internationally, domestically, and so on? And I'm just wondering if just 1, 10, 30 people who were exposed to the virus may have contacted it, are now on 1, 2, 5, 7 different cruise ships that are heading to Alaska. I don't know. Of course, I'll be watching this as we all do, and we'll see if any reports start to come out from any of the cruise ships leaving Vancouver for Alaska this last few days. Is anyone on board catching the virus that was brought on board from this hotel, unbeknownst to the person who had it? They didn't know they got it. They were healthy when they got there, but someone had the virus. They touched a handrail, or they, who knows? They touched a doorknob, and they scratched themselves, and they picked their nose, and they got the virus going. I don't know. Anyway, I mentioned that today, this being May the 15th. So if we start seeing stories in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days from now about a norovirus outbreak, maybe we know where this all started from. Gotta wonder. I thought I'd mention that as a little side. All right, there you go. There's my spiel for the day. 22,980 subscribers, by the way. We're almost at 23,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? If you're watching this channel right now, I ask you, if you're not a subscriber, I am begging you, please subscribe to this channel immediately. There's a button there. There's a subscribe button over there. Hit that. You could be the 23rd subscriber that this channel has got. One of these two buttons has a little bell icon beside it. That's the bell notification icon. You'll be alerted every time I do a new video, and you'll be on top of what's going on in the cruise world. And I welcome all of you to the show, the chat, the channel, as viewers and or subscribers. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm honored to be spending time with you 6 days a week. Monday to Saturday, talking to cruise ships. Tuesdays, Thursday nights, we do trivia. And last night, just to finish this off, oh man, what a day I had. If you can tell, I have a few bags under my eyes today. I'm pretty tired. I was on the air 5 o'clock Eastern. I was on the air at 8 o'clock Eastern, and then I was on last night at 3 in the morning Eastern time, because Dan the Man Slots went to the casino last night, and we had arranged to get a behind-the-scenes view of what was going on over there. And oh my goodness, I started the show last night at midnight my time, which was 11 o'clock his time in Alaska, because he's out in Juneau. And the ship had just left Juneau, was heading into international waters. They couldn't turn the casino on until they hit international waters. That took about, 40 minutes or something like that. So I'm just talking and hanging out with peeps. There are actually people watching me last night at 3 a.m. in the morning. I could not believe it. Steamer was here last night. Brittany was here last night. I could not believe it. We were hanging out, having a good old time. I was able to link into Dan the Man. That took a bit of time, and the logistics were a little difficult, but then we got it working. And we had some fun last night watching him play the slot machine in the casino. I lasted about an hour. I was done at about, 4 in the morning Eastern time. I was finished. I had to give it up. And so we shut the show down. And those folks who wanted to see Dan keep going, they just had to go over to his channel and watch it there. People were watching my channel and Dan the Man simultaneously on their computers or on their various devices, and watching the two screens at the same time. It was hilarious. We were having a lot of fun. I want to thank Dan for accommodating me and my channel. When I went off the air, I think I had 100 views collectively after an hour. And I figured that's a miracle. I never go on at 3 in the morning. Who the heck's awake at 3 in the morning Eastern time? But there are some. I now find that as the day has gone on, we're approaching 300 views on this video. People are watching it as we speak, which is great, because I figured that that would happen, that folks would watch this video. 321 views. There you go. 321 views right now have been had on this show at 3 in the morning. My video quality was lousy. The connection was so-so. But a good time seems to be had by all. So again, thank you for those of you who got a view of that, who checked it out. If you want to get a real good peek at it, you may want to look at Dan's version of it. But we had some fun last night doing that. So if I'm a little tired sounding, you know, because I was just on the air. So video plus 3 live shows. That's 4 postings I did yesterday. I'm a little pooped, but anyway, it's all good. So welcome one, welcome all to the show. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for popping in here. I got 34 thumbs ups already. Thank you for that. Appreciate you for that. Brittany saying hi to me right off the get-go. She was first on here, which surprising to me because she and I were awake way past our normal bedtime, I'm sure. I don't think Brittany is up normally that late. Brittany, welcome. Tom Henry is here. Welcome, sir. He's going to be listening after 5:30 tonight. He's mowing the lawn. Wendy Martin is here. Wendy Merton, hi Wendy. She says, I'd just like to say before I start driving on my way home, the market is a little better today, not all red. That is true. The market is up today. There were comments made by the Trump administration that there will not be automatic tariffs slapped onto car makers' parts coming into the U.S. right now. Things are going to be kind of negotiated and worked out. So the market perceived that as a not so hawkish stance on trade, and the market relieved itself by taking the pressure off, and the market popped up a little bit. So that's good to see. Sylvia, hi, Tom. I used to mow the lawn this summer. I'm paying somebody. I don't have the time between rain and visiting friends. Right on, Sylvia. What's your time worth? Exactly. Feels like 79 here in Greensboro. Welcome for that. SFL Spotter, hi, everybody. I woke up at 3:30, watched like 3 minutes of your show. I fell back to sleep. I was dead tired. Right on, buddy. Cat Rose is here. Brittany, it's 87 in Baton Rouge right now. Robert Scott, let's get Bruce 23,000 subs today. We're so close. We are so close. 22,980. Let me take a look live right now. My live count for subscribers, 22,981. We're 19 away from 23,000. Maybe tonight is the night that we might make it. Who knows? Welcome one and welcome all. And I appreciate you folks being here. I think it's fantastic. Let's see here. Kelly, 84 in Pensacola, Florida. Hello, TWB. Cat Rose, 60 in rain. MGM traveling. Hi there, TWB family. Nurse Nancy. Hi there, everybody. Hi, Nurse Nancy. SFL Spotter. We leave tomorrow at 6 a.m. ahead of our Alaska cruise to Seattle. Right on, man. Fantastic. SFL. Tom Henry. Hi, Sylvia. I am cheap to pay for lawn care. I even mow at work. I could not stand paying $30 for a 20-minute cut at work. You get the wrong lawnmower guy. That's too much money. Sherry, hi, Bruce. Hello, everybody. Hi, Sherry. Awesome sunset. Blake Butterfly, just off the NCL Escape. Next one is Bliss, March 2020. Right on. Welcome, Blake, back to the show. I hope you had a good cruise on the Escape. Where did you go? How was it out of 10? Would you give it an 8 out of 10, a 10 out of 10? How was it? SFL, 81 degrees in Palm Beach, Florida. Overcast, $2.79 a gallon for gas. Ms. Nick Nav, 11 days until I'm aboard the Norwegian Bliss to Alaska. Another one going on the Bliss. I will have Dan the Man slots on this show Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern time for another tour on the Bliss. This tour is going to be in his cabin to start with in the Haven Club. So we'll be in his balcony, in his room, and so on. Then we'll get a tour of the rest of the Haven area. Then we're going to walk through. I'm going to have him walk through the middle of the ship past the lobby area, and I'm going to get him to go all the way back to the back where the go-karts are, and see if we can get live footage of people riding the carts. So we're gonna work on that this Thursday. That's day after. That'll be tomorrow. So please join us for that tomorrow. Dan the Man and I. That'll be his last telecast for us from on board the Bliss. He's just been great about it, and we've really had a good time. Thank you again, Dan the Man. And those of you who haven't checked him out, check out his channel. It's a lot of fun. Alan Carter is saying hi to me. It's 14 Celsius in Calgary, $1.17 for gas. That's a little lower than lately. That's great. Cat Rose, not seen that. James Grandy, hi, Bruce, Long Island. Finally got a sunny day, 68 degrees, like 30 days of rain in the last month. That's insane. Nurse Nancy, we are finally warming up in Wisconsin. It's actually in the 70s today. Hi there, Sylvia and Sherry. Welcome, Nurse Nancy, to that kind of weather. Fantastic. The meltage is happening. Everyone's saying hi to Nurse Nancy and everyone else. Let's see here. Nurse Nancy, is Tom here? Oh, of course you are. There you are, Tom. Welcome, Tom Henry. Hi there, Nurse Nancy. SFL Bruce, I'm just as excited to throw dice as going to Alaska. That's crazy, Sylvia. Nurse Nancy, going on the coast of North Carolina tomorrow to visit daughter. It'll be in the low 90s for the weekend. Oh my gosh, that's going to be hot. And then nice, enjoy the time together and safe travels. Memphis AL. Hi, Bruce. Watching from Memphis. It's in Tennessee. 83 here. Welcome, Memphis AL. Memphis AL. Nice to have you here. ESCO coordinator Chris Johnson. Hi, Bruce. Going on a 10-day cruise in September on Ovation of the Seas, Vancouver to Honolulu. That should be pretty nice. Fantastic. Sherry. Hello, Nurse Nancy. Tom Henry. Oh, no, Memphis, home of the firm. That's true. No one has ever left the firm alive. Sherry. Hello, SFL. Great movie, says Memphis. Memphis L. Kathy Hennessy, just like Ms. Cleo. Welcome, Kathy. Cool Jazz. Hello, Tom Henry. Sherry. Hello, Tom Henry. Brittany, Bruce. 1-800 numbers still exist. I do know that. But I've decided I really don't want to do the telephone thing. I would really rather do a personal exchange. I think there's more value in it for the person paying to talk to the creator rather than just talk to me on a phone call. I think this is a lot more personal, and I think it would be a lot more fun. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Sherry, hello, Cool Jazz. See if SFL. Bruce, I like you, but not interested in a private chat. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not getting naked, you know. I'm not going to take my clothes off. I'm not even. You can't make me wear my Speedos either, by the way. Anyway, Glenn Edinburgh. Hi, Bruce and all. TWB. Welcome, Glenn. Tom Henry. Hi, Cool and Sherry. Sherry. Hello, Brittany. Brittany. Let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Brittany. Hi, Sherry. SFL giving me one of those. Brittany, yes, I think that was totally cool. Cool Jazz, hello, Sherry. Glenn Edinburgh, hi, Britt. Tom Henry, oops, I better be careful about phoning Bruce. Brittany, hi, Glenn. Will cost you, Tom. Teresa, hi, Bruce, and all peeps all the way from Conroe, Texas. Teresa, thank you for joining me from beautiful Conroe, Texas. Glad you're here today. Welcome to the show and channel. Cool Jazz, is Bruce about to get like the cruise companies to start to nickel and fine us? Sherry, I just woke up from a nap. Bruce kept me up all night on his channel. Laugh out loud. I would call it Talking with Bruce. There you go. Talking with Bruce. Video conferencing with Bruce one-on-one. How about that? Hey, Sherry. Glenn Edinburgh, $30 seems too cheap. Selling yourself short, I think. Glenn, don't worry. I can always raise the price. I didn't want to make it ridiculous. I wanted to keep it reasonable. Shawana's Creative Circle. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Cool. Cat Rosie. Hey, Tom Henry. Laughing out loud. Multi Deadeye. Howdy, TWB. How you doing, Multi Deadeye? Tom Henry. We will have to request the premium TWB subscription. Cool Jazz. Glenn, cross the Dan the Man was that was great last night, Bruce. Tom Henry. I have Bruce has unlimited minutes on his phone. Cat Rose. That was fun last night. SFL. I couldn't keep my eyes open last night. Russell Sparks. When was the last time you were on a cruise? Russell, the last time I was on a cruise was just before I started this channel. Would have been around March of what would that be? 17, March 17. Because August 18, I started this channel. And I said to Jennifer, let's give this channel a try, see what happens. I'm going to give it a year and see if I can make this channel get going, if I like it, if they like me at all, find out what happens. Am I cut out for this? Is YouTube impossible to do for me? And so I decided that for the first year I would just head down and move forward. And so, as a lot of you know, I went from 0 subscribers to about 2,300 subscribers in the first year or so. And since last August to now, we've added almost 20,000 more. So the channel is working. It's growing. It's reaching out to a lot of people, and it's branched out into a lot of different avenues. And so now the strategy is got to get back on a cruise ship. That's the next strategy that's coming up. And so Jennifer and I are now looking at different itineraries out there. We're looking at timing. We're trying to figure out the calendar. We're looking at our bank account. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. And in the meantime, I just keep working and working and working this channel to grow it and build it up. And I'll keep you posted. So yes, it's not going to be that much longer, Russell. Tom Henry, 30 days to go on the bliss for Tom. As Scott Weber, hi everybody. It's 65 in Ocast here in Pennsylvania. Gas is $4.30 a gallon. Is that can't be Pennsylvania? Where is that? That's PV. Where is that? Where is that? Tom Henry, Puerto Vallarta. Brittany, this is super sad. Everyone on the ship has been in my prayers since hearing about it. Glenn, I don't understand how this plane crash could happen. I hope there's a big investigation into this. Believe me, Glenn, it's ongoing as we speak. NTSB is on top of that, says SFL. Tom Henry, I suspect the pilots were too busy talking to the passengers not paying attention. Pilots should be not be tour guides. A second person is needed. Glenn, I suspect profits before safety may have happened here. SFL, there is a system called TCAST on bigger planes that notify pilots when there is a plane to close proximity. I bet they didn't have the technology. Cat Rose, no idea. Glenn, hence my comments. MGM, Bruce, you were on when I went back to work, and you're on when I drive home from work. I like it. I need a break. Kathy, all passengers were released, apparently. Tom Henry, sort of like the automated man overboard systems on the cruise lines don't install. SFL, it wouldn't be practical, though, Glenn. Too many planes, most likely pilot error, flying too close in proximity. I would guess the Otter collided with smaller plane. Cat Rose, I wonder what chemicals are used to disinfect for it in the hotel for the norovirus, and could the virus become immune? We don't know about that. Debbie Manuel, hi Bruce and all. Late again today, raining in mid-60s today. Nice heat relief. Gas expensive. It's a shocker up here. From Chico, California. Welcome, Debbie. Glenn, Edinburgh, safety should override practicality. SFL, Bruce, I've had the norovirus 3 times. It's absolutely horrible. Tom Henry, Kate, Bleach, SFL, I agree, Glenn. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. A beautiful 88 degrees in Tarpon Springs. Gas has gone down again to $2.52 a gallon. And my sign in ad today was for Celebrity Cruises. Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that Celebrity is advertising on YouTube to get to some of you folks through my channel. That is a definite thumbs up for credibility. I'm glad to hear that, actually. That old biddy watching, subscribe, and become a member of the Bruce crew. Thank you, that old biddy. We don't bite and we are friendly. That's true. Kirk Brunson, hi Bruce. Kirk from New York is here. Hi Kirk. Glenn Edinburgh, been on 25 cruises, never got the noro. I won't say it's luck, but we're very aware and keep our hands clean and never put hands on the face ever. Kirk Brunson, weather is getting warmer here. P. Mills, good evening, everybody. Paul Wilgus, hello, everybody. It's 67 here in Virginia. Tom Henry, what has happened to Ed Jr.? He has been missing since meeting Viv in New York City. What's going on? SFL, I never got noro from cruise ships on land. One was from a retirement home and that I had a contract with, says SFL. Brittany, for the record, I could not handle watching the show. Tom Henry, what did Viv do? Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, he's in Texas 5 weeks with his parents. We were told that. He told us he'd be in Texas out of Communicado for a while. Maybe that's what's going on here. Tom Henry. Oh, yeah, that's right. Laughing out loud. Paul Lucas. Hello, cool. Paul Lucas. Hello, Tom. Jim on the water. Hello, all. 68 in North Georgia. $2.54 a gallon at Costco today. That's not an outrageous price compared to what I've heard lately. Certainly cheaper than what I'm paying. I'll tell you that. Brittany, I ended up turning the Super Late Show on my phone and listened to the end, and I watched the whole thing this morning. Brady, that was a long night for us last night. Tom Henry, I'm not a gambler here, so I can relate, Brittany. Cool Jazz, hello, Paul. How are you doing? Brittany, Bruce, I'm always up that late, sometimes later. Multi-Deadeye, Harmony in 4 days. Right on, Multi-Deadeye. Right on, that's a cruise for you. Tell me, folks, what cruises are you going on? What's your next ship and when? Love to know. This is great stuff. Let's see here. Paul Wilgus, Cool Jazz, not bad. Just back from doctor. How are you doing? Cool Jazz, you think at 3 a.m. Bruce would have served coffee? SFL, hi there, Paul. Paul Wilgus, hey SFL. Cool Jazz, hope all went well. Paul says Cool Jazz. Cat Rose, yay. Debbie Manuel, need to hold us hostage for 23,000 today, Bruce. You got to stay on the air until you get 23,000 subscribers. Don't go off the air until you get 23,000 subscribers. Just don't do it. Let me see how we're doing right now. I'm showing a live update on my subscriber count. Uno momento por favor. I see 22,982. 18 to go. We got another one. I don't think I'm going to hold you guys hostage. So I don't think I have the energy. I'm doing what I can. Paul Lucas, hey there, Debbie. Jim in the water, thinking about an impulse cruise to Coco Key. Glen Edinburgh, go-karts from the Bliss will be good from Dan to Man. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of fun. I think we're definitely going to do that. Debbie, I need to remind Dan to Man that casino closes when arriving in Canada and will not reopen again for the rest of the cruise. So be mindful of that. Debbie Manuel, hi Paul. Sylvia, hey Paul. Sylvia, hey Debbie. Paul Lucas, hello Sylvia. Rob Sauter, good evening everybody. 53 in Buffalo and raining. Sherry, hi there Debbie. Debbie, hi Sylvia. Debbie, hi Sherry. Let's see who else is here. Tom, I'm like you and Brittany. I don't gamble. I work too hard for my money. To Sylvia, Sherry. Hello, Paul Lucas. Brittany, I think live chats are so much better than phone calls. I may have to make myself a Traveling with Bruce inspired shirt combining several designs that I like. There you go. Brittany, the main design is the one Bruce is wearing. Sylvia, Bruce, so what are we supposed to be talking to you about? I don't get it. We're chatting with you now. This is exactly right, Sylvia. It's fine. For those of you out there who want to hang out with me on a private basis, you're certainly more than welcome to do that. My thought more is for the observer, the casual viewer. There are a lot of viewers who watch my videos who don't see me live. They don't hang out on these chats, or they watch these chats on an after hours basis. Some of those folks might want to touch base with me. You never know. There's a lot of people out there who would love to talk to me about YouTube. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, or a lot of YouTuber wannabes that are thinking about becoming YouTuber, and I invite them to talk to me about that. I'd be more than happy to share my experience with them. A lot of the behind the scenes stuff that I don't share here. There's a lot of reasons, but hey, I'm just throwing it out there. You never know. Sherry, maybe how about grow your YouTube channel? There you go. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry, I'm not a YouTuber, laughing out loud. Glenn, Voyage of the Season, November for me, Singapore to Sydney, repositioning. Sherry, just an idea there. Brittany, Bruce, you are going to hit 23 tonight. 23,000 K. You're going to make it. Scott Weber, a celebrity took delivery of a new ship today, the Celebrity Flora, an expedition ship with room for only 100 with 50 cabins to specialize in the Galapagos. That's right. Sylvia, Sherry, it's laughing out loud. Scott Weber, buffering. You're buffering. Might be you. I don't know if it's me. Could be the internet. I do not know. Can't say. Brittany says I'm buffering. Scott says I'm buffering. Glenn Edinburgh. Yep, Scott Walker buffering too. So maybe it's an internet thing. I'm not sure. I don't think it's from this location. We're all plugged in here. You may want to reload and give it a try. Anyway, 42 folks have given me a thumbs up today. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for catching my video last night live about the with Dan the Man slots. And also thanks to those of you out there who saw my video that I posted yesterday about Gibraltar. Beautiful, interesting place, a unique bit of geography and a bit of history there between the United Kingdom and Spain. And I thank you, all of you who watched that video, and some of you who give me a thumbs up on it. I appreciate that very much. Cheers to you from TWB. There we go. And again, to remind those of you who are just joined me in the last 10, 20 minutes, I did also mention at the beginning of the show, there's a new feature on this super chat that has existed, is just apparently now exists. Apparently I qualified for it today. I don't know why I qualified for it today. I guess I did. There's on the bottom of the chat box where you guys type in to say hi to me, there's a $sign, which is super chat. And then beside it now, there's a little round thingy that is actually known as a super sticker button. And you're allowed to send me, apparently, a super sticker anytime you want. It's a feature that YouTube has created, and they've been working on it. Some of them are animated. Some of them move. I don't know. Proceeds go towards me and YouTube for any of those of you who make them happen. So whatever. I don't see it on the mobile, says Cat Rose. I don't even know if it's available on the mobile. You're right. I do see just a super chat button here on my mobile. And that's all I see here. So I don't know what to make of it. I'm not sure what the deal is. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, that's what I've got. I think it's a thing that's rolling out, and as time goes on, it'll roll out more. But again, I'm not aware of it. I didn't know that this was going to be available to some of my viewers or not. I had no idea, and now all of a sudden it's there. Yeah, Sherry says, I heard they were coming. I think eventually, Sherry, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually this is available to everybody, to all channels. But at the moment, as far as I know, there might be channels might have to be invited, or there has to be certain activity. It's a mystery to me because, like a lot of things, YouTube, they don't generally always let us know, this in advance. I mean, this is just popped up on my screen, and I'm going, what is this? And I saw it, and I have no idea how it works. Anyway, there you have it. We'll see what's going on. I don't know. Okay, there you have it. There is the show, I think, for the day today. Like I say, I'm happy to start this this one-on-one consultation thing. I'm going to launch it. I'm going to start to promote it on Facebook. I'm going to promote it on Instagram. I'm going to promote it on Twitter for the channel, and we'll see how it goes. I think this would be a far more personal thing. far more enjoyable than just a phone call program that some outfits are pitching me. I'm really not interested in that. I don't want third parties involved in this relationship I have with my viewers. I'd rather keep it much more direct. And so I'm going to launch it that way and see how it works out. We'll see. One never knows. Wendy, I'm going on the Royal Princess to Alaska next Saturday, Bruce. I'll be setting up a call to talk about cruise companies in the market. Right on, Wendy. Fantastic. And I'm sure you're going to have a pretty nice cruise. Don't sell out, Bruce. MGM says, there you go. That's the other thing. I didn't want to sell out to a third party to organize something like that either. I wanted to kind of keep it more personal between myself and my viewers. Sebastian Short, hi, everybody. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? Bobby Green, thanks, everybody. Bobby Green smiling. And Ember, agree, MGM, don't sell out. Right on. And again, thank you all of you for your support. All the ways you guys have supported this channel through thumbs ups, through TWB merchandise on Redbubble, through my Amazon link, affiliate link. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Debbie Manuel says, I sure need a nap today, Bruce. Great show. Rest up and be back again tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye, Bruce Doodles. Thank you, Debbie. I need a nap, too. I don't know if you need one, but I need one. I know that. I'm tired. Anyway, we'll stay on top of what's going on in the cruise world. Tomorrow I'm on twice. I'm on at 5 Eastern with Dan the Man slots tomorrow, and on 8 o'clock tomorrow night for trivia. So by all means, pop in and see me, and we'll have fun. 1 million subs coming, says Glenn. Good work. Keep it up there, Bruce. See you later, Debbie, says Sherry. And thank you, everybody, for supporting everybody else on this channel, too. I have been very, Sebastian says, I've been very, what's that? Bicey lately? I've been very, what is that? What? I don't understand what you mean, buddy. Take care, everybody, says Paul Wilgus. Bye, Sherry. Awesome, says Debbie. Sebastian, I hope you're feeling better. I know you were in rough shape there a while ago. I hope you're coming around. See you guys, Glenn. All right, kids, have a good one. Thank you for the 45 thumbs up. This is Bruce saying stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 Eastern and at 8 Eastern tomorrow night. And I appreciate you popping in. All right, Susan R. Busy, she says. Oh, I've been very busy lately. That's what she said. Thank you, Susan R. You're helping me with the translation because he has a language all to himself. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, busy. See, B-I-C-I. Busy. Like I said, busy. I love it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night, all, and take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.